Welcome Libra, it's your Mercury Cazimi deep dive video. On May the 14th, Mercury, the planet of communication but of precision, applies in an exact conjunction to the Sun in the earthly practical Taurus, which is so precise, they're totally unified. Mercury in the disk of the Sun, the Sun's radiance amplifying Mercury's core qualities. It's a huge opportunity for us all, but what does it mean for you personally, Libra? I'm going to share on screen your event chart from a Libran perspective. By the end of the video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to work with this energy in terms of your vitality, your work, your finances, but also your relationships. I'm astrologer Patrick Arundel. A very warm welcome. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so now to help it to continue to thrive. But please also click or tap the bell notification symbol. Throughout year 2026, we're going to have 3 Mercury retrogrades, but they're all in water signs. Mercury thrives on detachment and coolness. So water can erode that. And the first of those retrogrades was in the sign of Pisces. In fact, if we go back to February the 6th, when Mercury moved into Pisces, where it is detrimented, for near to the next 10 weeks, Mercury was either going through a pre-retrograde shadow, the retrograde for around 21 days, and then the post-retrograde shadow, which finally unraveled in April. But for you, that represented the 6th house, very much to do with life's finer details, very much to do with things like appointments, and anything to do with work and duties and obligations. You may have gone through something that was very disorientating, very confusing, and very frustrating, but it may not have come from you. It could have come from people you were dealing with. If you're still unraveling some of that energy from then, this event gives you a chance to shake out that lethargy and really get grounded, because the sign of Taurus is an earth sign. Further, the combination of Mercury and the Sun in the sign of Taurus for you gives you a chance to think about your longer term finances, shared resources, if you're entrepreneurial about that. But also the 8th house can be a very spiritual location where we can be evolving, going deeper into understanding something, or also letting go of something that's no longer serving our greater good. So on the screen, the dynamic duo 2348, which is in the 3rd decan of the sign of Taurus, which is sub-ruled by the Sirius Saturn. So if you do need to look at things in an exacting way, this event will very much help, because the 8th house benefits, particularly with Mercury's help, to don your celestial detective's mark, turn up the collar and really get beneath the surface of anything that you may be a little unsure of. And the penetrating energy of Mercury, amplified by the Sun, can really help in an awful amount to reveal what you need to know. But what about the other planetary players, Libra? Because Jupiter, the planet of fortune, high in the sky in your 10th house of success through to the end of June, is in a stunning sextile to Mercury and the Sun. Now, Jupiter's not just about good luck. It can also be about trade, and Mercury can be about marketing. If you do have your own enterprise, or you work in a job where you can be very much more entrepreneurial, then this is a great chance for you to really shine, because what Jupiter and Mercury can do is give us an extra sense of self-belief. Jupiter, the Sun and Jupiter, which came into an exact sextile on Monday, the 11th of May, that's also really willingness to try to see not just the physical benefits, which comes from Taurus, but also how connecting to people through the prism of Cancer, where Jupiter is exalted, can feel good too. So when it comes to your business or career situation, if you're really on the ball or you're digging deep to unearth more information which gives you a competitive edge, this is a great chance to share that with a prospective boss, employer, or a customer. But we've also got Venus, your ruling planet, in your ninth house, high in the sky, in a fantastic link with Mars. Now, your talent is for connecting to people. And with Saturn in your seventh house for the next 2 years, you're going to have to work at that. But the moon in the seventh house may be in the rather impetuous sign of Mars, and it may be rather close to of Aries, but maybe rather close to Mars, the ruler of the sign. But I feel that their sextile to Venus is extremely helpful. So if you're wanting to reach into a situation, show that you're determined, show you have passion, Mars, but show you can also tune in to what other people want, the moon. But Venus gives you the grace, but also the imagination. Venus in Gemini can be very vivacious. So it's a great opportunity for you to be extremely enthusiastic about whatever it is that you're doing at the moment. So whether it is something around friendships or travel or a new interest, or it is more professional, or it is marshalling your resources, it's an extremely positive event. Now, the moon is in a square with Jupiter, it's true. And that just suggests that you shouldn't over egg the pudding. So if there is something that you want to express to people, make sure that you stick with that detail. That's really critical. I'm going to summarize those 4 areas of energy, work, relationships, and finances next. But just to say, I've slashed the price of my personal horoscope reports. It's now 3 for the price of 1. The one you pay for is your life roadmap report. Helps us to understand the patterns that are playing out in our lives, but also how we can work with those energies future forwards more succinctly. 3 is your 12 months transits, totally unique to you, and also your draconic soul karmic analysis. Why? I've been doing this a long time, but natal astrology is something I'm truly passionate about. It helps us to navigate this journey so much better. Do take advantage. You can also download your free Mercury Cazimi factoid underneath this video. If you've yet to watch your May monthly forecast, please see that on the screen. If you've yet to watch your Uranus 78-year Cazimi video on the screen. If you'd like to work with me one-to-one, please check out my testimonials below. And if you've yet to take advantage of my free daily horoscope, fired to your device each morning for your early days celestial pit stop, please see the link below to sign up for that too. So when it comes to long-term finances or your career prospects, this can be a great event. Do take action now. It's important to be precise, get your details correct, but also be self-confident. When it comes to your love life, having Mars and Venus in such a fantastic sextile really is green lights. If there's someone you really like, this is your opportunity to show that confidence to let them know. When it comes to your physical energy, the North Node, pardon me, does continue in your 6th house, the true North Node, through to the end of July. And that's just guiding you to make the right kind of decisions as far as your welfare is concerned. But I think Uranus newly arrived in your 9th house, and in that link with Pluto, that's really pushing you to perhaps be a little bit more energetic and active in your approach. It's been a pleasure being with you, Libra. Look forward to seeing you again, and goodbye.